Welcome to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. In the last part, the focus was very much on building up the town of Portsmouth here, putting in all the main infrastructure. I've got to try to keep the focus up in this top part here because this is the area we're going to populate first. Of course, the secondary focus was getting the roads pushed out here so that we could put in the agro farm up here, which has got to be finished by March 1969. Now, what I want to do in this part is focus very much on more planning, trying to get a few jobs done. I've got a few problems over here which I want to talk about. But before that, a big thank you for your comments and feedback. You guys always pose lots of questions and point out my mistakes, which really helps me improve my game, because I want to emphasize this. I mean, I know a couple who've put comments have kind of apologize, saying that don't take this in the wrong way, and I'll be completely honest, I don't take things in the wrong way, because I'm aware that despite having multiple hundred hours of play in this game, I still don't regard myself as an expert. And a good example of that was that on the previous video someone asked a question about how do you sell aircraft, and I'll be completely honest, it stumped me completely, because I thought, well, I've never sold an aircraft, and then I thought about it and I thought, well, it's got to be the same mechanism as you get with selling ships, and that's why I actually advised. And what I'll do is I'll outline the process, and anyone who feels that I've said it wrong, feel free to chuck it in the comments. And the way you sell ships is that when the ship drops out of the construction yard and it's floating in the water, when you click on it, it says vehicle waiting for transportation. At that point and that point only, you can go up and click on the two icons at the top that say Soviet Republic or NATO. And if you just click on that and then press the checkered flag, what happens then is the ship just sails away and gets sold. And I'm hoping that that is actually exactly the same as what happens with aircraft. Anyway, let's just get down to the game, because I don't want to dwell too much on comments, because I've got so much to do, and I'm a bit worried that things are going to be a bit cramped. Now, what we've got here is we've actually got this building here, and we've got 360 over 21s, and we're now in the situation where we could lose some of these workers if we're not careful. So what I want to do is start pushing some into this area here. But what I want to do is spread the load round Gosport, because if I take out too much out of one area, we could have a bit of a problem. How many have we got in there now? We've got 191. I want to fill this whole block up. We can pinch a few from here. Take a few educated people as well, because I've got a problem with education as well. I seem to have problems all across the board at the moment. Just take a few more there. I mean, that should give me 179 workers in here, and hopefully that will get this area settled down. Now, I did have a problem here setting up the clothes, and what I had to do in the end was actually import some clothes. And to try and solve it, what I've actually done is I've now switched off the export of clothes so that it can build up here to keep everyone fed. We've also got a slight problem with respect to food, which could develop. I mean, we don't have that much in the way of crops, and we're already in winter, but that's going to be a potential problem as well. Anyway, what I need to do is get this agro farm. Oh, there's one other thing I need to do first. I'm just going to get rid of you, because before I started the video I was measuring up the fuel situation here, and that's a little bit too far away. So what I'm going to do is where is it? No, I don't want a small one here. I'm hoping I can get this on this corner here. Maybe a little, no, maybe just in there like that. Yeah, it's these fuel connections here. They're not close enough. What I want to do now is get in the farm in here. So I think what we're going to need to do is first is put in the power supply. I think we're going to go with a modded one, because what I want to do is bring the power out along the side of this road here. That's it. Power substations. I don't remember which one it is. Not that one. Not that one. I think it's that one. Yeah, that one will do. Let's squeeze you in there. And what we'll do is, I think we can get with 1.2. I want to Run that through to there. We'll leave that in template for the moment, because what? Go to mods again, and we'll have the power transformers. And because we're going to have a lot of industry in this area here, I want to put in quite a few of these transformers so that I've got lots of options for connections. I think we could probably, nope, still want footpaths. I want to go with a mud road there. And what we should be able to do is hook you, say something like that. Well, I remember it, because it'd be really embarrassing to get to March and I'd say that I've forgotten the... I would put 2 on them. I mean, it's only a small construction site. In fact, I think we'll put the supply crew and the Haven't construction on that. Now, the next thing is we've got to get a power line through here. And I can't really see how I can do that until I've got the fuel sorted out here, but I just want to keep an eye on things. I have had some fluctuations in staff in relation to the power plant here. How far away are you? Yes, we've got steel. Yeah, we are having quite a big problem with importing steel. You can see at the moment everything is. I'm just going to speed the game up actually. Things might move forward a little bit quicker. Yeah, I've got to be careful. I mean, so we've still got 204. I mean, we could pull out a few more here. I'm just a little bit reluctant to... What am I doing here? What's happening there? Oh, I was putting people in there. Okay, that's full. We really need a second apartment block built over here. I just want to check the heating. See, no job, no kindergarten. We have got the staff in here. Probably don't need that number of servers at the moment. Drop that down a little bit. We've got some entertainment. We've got no sport in this. We've got some sport in here in this area as well. And we got the hospitals equipped. Okay. Now what I really need to do here is now sort out the education, higher education here, because we got a university which is overloaded. Because well, I actually came here to do the research, but we can't do that just at the moment. So I'm kind of thinking university. I'm wondering whether... I mean, these are all quite small. Oh, that's 50. Well, that's big. That might be a bit overpowering. Now, somebody did leave a comment about the medical university and said that the only real difference is the fact that medical universities can't do research. Kind of thinking that maybe I can slip that in, say, about there. Something like that. Yeah, I think if we put that in there... I mean, I did consider putting some attractions in here to tie in with the Continental Hotel, but maybe we'll take a look, because I am very interested in this thing. And I wonder if we can get that... Oh, look at that, we can get that right alongside the university. Students love to go to the fun fair, don't they? So, okay, maybe we'll just slide that in there. Now, the other problem I've got is education. My education is overloaded. Now, the education could be due to the level of population here. I mean, it's dropping down now. It's no longer... I still feel that I really need to put a school in here. What have we got in the way of schools? I wouldn't mind something that's... And that's only got 5. What's the number of staff you would have in a normal school? 10. If I can get, a school in here with a staff of, say, about music school there, that's nice to go. Put that in. That's a bit cheeky, isn't it? I mean, that would fit quite nicely in there. Yeah, I'm very tempted to put this in. The reason is that I'd like to leave a little bit of space in case I need some extra apartment blocks. I mean, yeah, I think we'll put that in there. Yeah, what I'm thinking is that I want the. I mean, the current population is just over 6,000, with 189 openings, and plus we got this block to build, which it will give me. I can't remember what this is. It's the same as this one, isn't it? Another 400. So I just want to have a little bit of space here. Should I do it? Because one thing I've really got to make sure now is that I've always got plenty of workers to get into this power plant. Okay, we've got. Ha, well, okay, these are going up really quickly. Okay. And I still haven't built the agro farm. It's me being me. Apologies. And I'm just going to put the agro farm in about there. Yeah, there's just so many things to do at the moment. If we keep you there, we'll stick to gravel roads just here. Of course, the next thing we're going to need is, oops, not that. All that is a small gas station. Love to get it just tucked in here. Now, the next thing I need to put in is a distribution office. Question is, do I put it here or do I put it out here? There's a bit of space because I'd really like to get the maximum number of fields in here, this area. Let me just see. I'm going to slow the game down a bit because I've got so many things to do and I just can't afford the game to charge for. What am I doing that for? I'm thinking about fields, but I'm actually should be thinking about distribution offices. If I put that there, that's going to kind of cut down that space. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put the distribution office just there, like that. And then what I'm going to need to do now is put in some fields here. And we're going to go for keep to medium fields. Now this isn't a particularly flat area, so it's fitting everything in here is going to be a little bit tight. It's probably going to be a bit of an understatement actually. Yeah, you can get another one on the end there. He's actually building that road there, so we can get another one just behind there. We're not going to get one there. We have a little bit of a dead patch there. If we start as close as we can to here, maybe square up a little bit, maybe a smidge more, right down close to the water, come out here. This is where I've had practice putting in the farms. Not going to work, is it? What I have to do is kind of curve that road round a little bit and bring it down this way. I could put the fields this way a bit. That might make them a little bit efficient. In fact, if I can put this here, say like that. And if we'd have to go mud roads. And if I can slide a mud road through there, just curve you around up to there like that, then put your mud road through. Push you through like that, and push you down like that. Go you to there. And back to the. We put a medium field. Oh, yes, you can get in there. Look at that. You can always get mud roads down sense if you kind of push them out a little bit like that. That one faces that way. Slide you in like that. We're not going to get another one there, are we? Might be able to get another one there. I mean, we can put in small fields should we need them. This is going to be a bit rough, isn't it? We can get a field in there. Shame we can't get... We can get a field there. Let me just put in the mud road connections here. Oops. You can come through about there. You can hook to there. You can hook to there. You can kind of come out like that. Ah, okay. You can hook to there. You can hook to there. Oops. A little bit too big. Oh, come on, game. You can do it. You can do it. Well, we put a field like that on this corner here. That. And just bring a mud road up like that. Oops, thank you, game. What we could do just out on this extreme is put in a couple of small fields. Yeah, I mean, it's getting quite rough out here. Put one there. No. Okay. And we'll just hook you in here. That. And we've probably got scope for a small field here as well. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Small field there, small field there. And just sneak a small field on this end here. If we put it like that, we may be able to flip that round the opposite way. Like that. Just get a couple of little tiny small fields here. You're connected there. And we could probably put a small field or another medium field on this end here. Let's see, can I get a medium field in here? Nope. But we might be able to get a small field in there. I think we'll just leave the game to its own devices now. And it can fill in that gap there. Now, the next thing I want to do is check this lot. The school, how's the population here? Is good. It's holding at 197. You can't get meat, can't get food. What's going on here? And of course, nobody wants to work as a seller. That's always the problem. This is why I would normally like to build a small block, but I took the chance here and put in more. I think what we're going to do is just going to push that right up and get people in here. We're going to get some more people in here. What we'll do is put in about 60 odd people in here, and we're going to assign you to the shop. Your job is going to be to keep that shop staffed. What that means is that these people here will get food. I mean, we got meat. I'm sure we got meat. Actually, yeah, we got meat. We got food. It's just that when you've got a big block like this, everyone wants to wander off and do other things. So what you really need to do is assign at least people here for a 3-shift system. Once you've got a regular people manning the shop, things should ease off a little bit. Okay, let's just pull some more stuff out of here now. I'll just spread the load around a little bit. I think what we'll do is put a few more into there. Take this up to say about 80. And I'll just pull a few more out from here. And what we'll do is we'll put the other surplus into these here. And what they should be able to do is man the various other buildings here. I want to make sure I've still got power. We've got this here, we've got the school, we've got the university. Why is this being built? I wasn't aware, game, that I'd allocated this. But in some ways it's not that big a problem. What I do fancy doing is putting a footpath right through there. And hooking you up there. And you won't hook up there, but we can hook you up there. Why won't you... Too steep a descent. Okay, we'll bring it in there. And we'll take you across to there. That means once the university's been built, we've still got lots of students waiting for professors. So I'm going to have a problem with my education if I don't get this all put together. Haven't supply crew, Gosport construction crew. One of the problems of having this haven't supply crew, you can see it's as though it's building, but in fact it's not building. You need to keep an eye on situations like that. Actually, what are you actually doing? You're just literally just working on a transformer. Anything else I really need in here? We've got the universities being built. Actually, I think you can give an assist over here for the moment. Well, until the... I don't want to overload the construction offices because what I want to do is get these finished here. See, you're not... I think we're actually outside of the detector range for the road crews over here as well, which isn't helping matters very much. So I'm going to have to put the Gosport road crew on here. I'm going to really need to get another road crew in this direction. Road crew. Okay. Yeah. Wouldn't mind that being built as well, but of course we can't do that. We haven't got a connection. Yeah, see, it's just on the limit. And just make sure they haven't. I think you are on 3,000, aren't you? I mean, I do have these guys over here. I think maybe we need to allocate you and get you built so we can put you to Haven't construction because you're not really under excessive pressure at the moment. Now, I am thinking about putting clothes production in this area, but I'm not so sure now. I've so many things to do. Anyway, what I'll need to do is get a road through here, but first, before I do that, I need to plan my fuel supply for these two docks here. I'm going to do that, and they come in here. I'm going to have to go for a big tanker because the modded version doesn't really have... If I do that, I need to keep that far enough away because that comes out that way and that goes out the top. But I need an input though. Okay, maybe we'll have to go this... Where's the road gone? The road... Well, we don't really need the road because what I'm going to do is put a loader on up there. So if I put this here, that pipe connection's no good anyway because we're going to have to put storage there. I think if we put that there, and we'll just get rid of you. Where's the road connection? So you round and into cancel. This might not work because we've got to... Let's just see if I can get that over there. Drop you down. Oops, wrong way. Got to cut up a bit. I can go there. The $6 million question is, can I get a road? Oops, not a railway, a road out here, which will connect into there. Yes, it will. Good. What I want now is the what we call it, when fuel. Just gonna go for a road unloader, just about there. Maybe if we kind of spin this up a little bit like that, say just like that. What I need to do now is we got to put a road in here, and what I also want here is a warehouse and an open store so we can import wherever we want, large or small. Kind of some ways a large one could be useful, because when you're importing from ships you need a lot of space. Plus if I can drag that up like that, can we rotate that a smidge like that, and if I push that over that way, and right, we need the road facing upwards as well, so if I can do something like that. Now the big problem is going to be again is this plumbing pipe. Okay, so we've got a pipe over there, then we can drop the pipe down, and you should connect up to there. So we've now got our two storage areas associated with this port. We've got our fuel supply in here, we've got our bus depot here. I can't see the point of doglegging up there. Is there a way I can come off, say, here, and then run through like that? Actually, just split this road to make it a bit easier. Road crews. So we just split it about there. Now, the reason I'm putting this road through here is one, to make it a bit easier to move the crops from here over to our farm over here. Also, I've got an issue with the fire through here, so if I put a road through here, that should give me coverage of fire from here. Well, that's the theory anyway. Theory. It's always theory. Check here. Cannot work because of kindergarten. The kindergarten can't be full, no. Again, I think it's the problem is. Okay, just get in there. We got a lot of workers in here, but they're not doing anything. They're not actually doing it. I think they're just wandering around. I think probably the truth be known, they're probably... Oh, the Haven't supply crew is picking up all these here and putting stuff in, so it's actually attracting workers. What we're going to do is suspend construction. Don't want these built just yet. You can build that if you want. Nope, suspend construction there. What on earth is going on here? This is one of the reasons somebody actually posted a comment and said, why don't I put my construction offices on auto detect? And this is one of the reasons why that you can end up getting in sorts of situations like this, which then start to confuse the issue a little bit. So I was kind of dispersing all my workforce around here across different areas. Well, we got 52 again. Oh, come on. Well, what we're going to do is I'm not going to assign... well, we can steal them out and put some more over here. So what have you got? So you still don't have meat. What on earth is going on with the meat situation? I mean, you should have meat here. Now I've got this little meat locker here, but I don't think it's in range of this power supply. No. I've got not too sure whether if I put in the meat into here, whether it would be okay. In fact, I think what I might... Oh, no, we still haven't finished this road, have we? You're being built, you're being built. And we've got this now planned all through here. Well, I think what we've got this being built as well. And actually, while we're going to do this, let me just, well, clear out the messages first. So we're going to clear out these. What we got here? Prices on the iron ore dropped. Yes, thank you, game. One thing I do want to do, because I haven't really put much attention up here. In fact, we got nothing up here. What we're going to do is create a road crew up here. I think this is one of the reasons why I'm going to have to start playing on slow going forward. Good about power supply. Because if you play on speed, you can just lose control of everything because you've got things going on all over the map. And as you push out, it becomes more and more important. Right, what we're going to do is get, say, about 4 dumpers, a couple of bulldozers, 1 paver, 1 roller, and we need a nice open hole carry things around with. And then what I would like to do is, whoops, push this road through here. Go on. Oh, we can have a free excavator with me. Because of course we got to level the ground. Keep forgetting we need an excavator to do the leveling. Let me just a minute, guys. I'm just going to pause. The sun's come round and it's right across my monitor. Yeah, I don't normally record this late in the afternoon, and I've forgotten that the sun would soon be round, giving me problems. And what I want is to... What's going on here? Oh, of course he's going off to get some gas. Actually, that reminds me. While he's off going getting some gas, what I do need to do is put a gas station in. Because, well, I need several things. I need a tech offices and I also need a gas station. I was looking around and I haven't really put in enough technical services here for the winter, so we're going to struggle a little bit in the winter. But what we're going to have to do is put in there. I'm going to put this gas station in here, because if I show you up here, we come over here and we click on, you can see we got gas here, but we don't have a gas station over here, which is going to be quite a bit of a pain in the neck going forward. I mean, we're going to have a little gas station in here, but I certainly don't want everyone coming up here to... I think we're going to add the Haven't supply crew to this, because this is getting painful. Haven't supply crew. How are we doing population wise? We're running at 6,500. We're getting a few escapees. That's understandable. When you start to move the population around a little bit, they do get upset, and it's something you do need to remember. So we've now got this in here. I want to check. Yeah, hopefully the crops will get us through the winter. This is still being built up here. I don't think there's... So we got this here. We got the school being built. And as I say, I have toyed with the idea of putting a clothing industry in here, but I don't really want to put this in until I've got this built up and I've got all the schools and education and everything else put in here, and I know that all the various jobs can be supported, like this factory here, with a large number of people in it. So I don't really want to push that too hard. I'm kind of tempted. What have we got here? We got this road here. We got this road being built. We need to build that through to there. We've got this being built, and well, actually, yeah, I've forgotten. I also need to work out the power supply now. We've got a little bit of a dead zone here, and I'm thinking, let me just see what we got. Now I want to keep, I need to put a splitter in, because we've got to run power to here. So there's something tells me that I should really put in something like that just here. Maybe something like that. We need to set that, and then We could probably run a 6 megawatt power cable. If that will that okay, kind of curve that there, so that will put power to my railway connection here, because it won't be long before we'll be needing that railways. I'm liking possibly another power transformer, say about here. We got power there. I run that. I mean, could I put it, say, something like that? I think I'd rather have it like tucked in this corner, because with the bridge coming out, we're not going to really get anything else in here. So we'll put that in there, and then hitting me. Okay, cancel. It won't go one way. It might go the other way. Oops. No, it won't actually connect that direction there, will it? Cancel. I think what we might have to do is demolish that. He's too close to this bridge, I'm after trouble. So I've outsmarted myself. I think if we put this, say, something like that, and then do it again. I think that, just check the power cables. Yeah, that's connects up to there. Now the question is, would I need, we got a load of power takeoffs here. We got a pile there. So I don't really feel that I'm going to need anything else here. So we kind of come into, this is a little bit of a dead zone anyway. So if we run there, and then I can use the road to kind of get a bit of a stretch here. And then we push this about as far as it can go, then run up to there. Right, we need to get this built ASAP. Can't build that just yet, but we can assign you to the Gosport construction crew. We'll assign you to, can't make a connection just at the moment. Oops, I've got the game on pause. So we got this area here, this area being built. We can certainly, in here somewhere is a tiny little fuel tank. Just still being built. Haven't construction. Nope. Haven't road crew. You get down here and build that. Okay, we got. So what we got here? This is still. We've got lots of activity here. So make sure we got that there, and hopefully by now my excavator up here will have decided that he's got enough fuel to do the job. Because I would like, what I would like to do is assign these guys to, and if I can get here, pop this road down, just push it a little bit further forward like this. And then kind of push you out there, and then we're gonna. All you've got to do is build that. And while we're up here, what I'd like to do is run the railway through here as well. Now, what I want to do is get a little bit of a gap here, because if I show you the terrain map, I've got a bit of a flat area here. I think this is where, with a bit of leveling, I should be able to put my town in. We're going to have the bulk site out this way. And what I'd like to do is have enough gap here so that I, if necessary, I can build a bridge over the railway. And of course what we're going to do now is try and find a way to get this track. Okay. Okay. Oh, you can get through that. And hopefully, probably because I've come out so far, it's what's causing that problem there, but hopefully we'll be able to run this track alongside it like that, and that will run down through there and run through into there, and we're going to accept you. That now gives us a rail run. Just turn the wireframe off. That will give us a run through here with the train with enough gap here so that should we need to put a road across here, because this bit of road is higher. Again, if I put the wireframe on, come in here, you'll see that this is a bit higher than the rail track, so we should be able to use the height to bridge over that bit there and then fill in that area there. So we got that built there. How are we doing down here? We got the attraction. I mean, these are starting to come online. Let me just see. How's the university's still a bit grim. That's affecting my education. Well, we got the university down here, so we could. I mean, I could kick off the research here. As expected. Yeah, I think we use the extra staff here for. Yes, we still got a little bit of. Surprising that we've actually got over 21s with that block nearly empty. I'd guess that what they are is they're up in this area here. We just have a look. Over 20, yeah, they're all up in this area here where they can't actually get to down to there. So what we'll do is we'll just relocate you guys over here. You really want to start working in this area here. My instinct is that, I mean, this block's got 231 people in it. I think, oops, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come here, find residential, and we're going to find a pretty low level block that I can use. Let me just see. I think if I go up to my old favourites, not 50, not 220, not 250. 150. Wow. If I can get a block just if I put a block here, that's in range of heating and all that. And what we can do is make this into our utilities here. They can provide support for the shop and the kindergarten once that's built. Of course, we're going to need to build the footpaths first. Let me just get back over here. Right, there's the aggro. Bit ironic here actually that we got. Gonna have to put the haven't road crew on it. Take up construction. I suppose I could put haven't construction on here. Let's have a quick look and see what jobs have they all got. I mean, I want to keep them busy, but I don't want to keep them too busy at the moment. How's the... Yeah, see, they've only got a couple of jobs. And I think these guys are just sat around doing nothing, aren't they? Kind of... Well, I think you can... A bit of a fail there. I think you can give an assist on that. And you can give an assist on that, seeing it's not right on your doorstep. Even though you can't. Again, we actually need a road crew in here. You don't. Do you actually have any? You've got buses. They're all out and about doing things. Although, to be honest, we still got time. We're only in November. We got a couple of months to get things built. It's just that's kind of taken a bit more priority than I was hoping for. This is being built. This is the contrast when you are playing on slow. You can get a bit twitchy by thinking, oh, I want to get this done, I want to get this done. Speed the game up, speed the game up. In fact, I will speed the game up a little bit because I'm kind of getting a bit of an impasse now. And I really need to... Still got some... Okay, you guys are just so impatient. I think we're put quite a lot in there for the moment. I mean, we haven't got problems with asphalt or something like that. Let me just check. Does it say... Yeah, waiting for asphalt. Or do we have problems up here? Have I stolen all the workforce, which means that the asphalt plant hasn't got any workers or something? He's got a few workers. I mean, he's got bitumen. Bitumen's dropping a little bit, but he should have enough to keep going. Oh, the other thing I do want to do, let me just see. I think a couple of you guys have nagged me about this. That is that these guys aren't really up to the job anymore with respect to clearing the snow. What we're going to do is just get rid of these. This is another reason why I like to have a nice big stockpile of money. I'm just going to get rid of you. And you. That. Because if I come in here and show you, these are the guys I've just got rid of. They've got a 21 kilometer hours, but we've now got these CAS 256s. And what we're going to do is just fill this up with the CAS 256s. Actually, just make sure you're on 3,000 meters. And I think I've got, I think these have got, I'm not sure, are these the CAS 256s? These are the W50s. What are you? You're 19. Okay, we're going to get rid of you as well. There's one thing we're going to need is lots and lots of slow ploughing going on. I think it was probably a bit of a mistake buying these. Well, just get rid of them. Whoops. And we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How to spend vast sums of money. That's the other one up here. Get rid of you. I mean, the advantage with doing this is not only do they clear the snow quicker, they also don't obstruct the traffic. So we'll just get rid of all these. Just like that. Again, we're just... That's probably just another 100,000 just spent. I mean, I really would like to get this in. Has this been built? This has been built. Okay. Another road crew coming up. They're going to put you on. Take off the auto detect. Actually, put it back on again. Leave it on roads. Take off conveyors. Take off buildings. Increase it to 3,000. Factory connection. Get rid of the warehouse. Leave the connection. Get rid of the bus stop. Get rid of the small kindergarten. South meet. Bus platform. South shop. Don't need that just yet. Don't need the sex school too. Of course, the problem is these guys are going to be a long way away from the resources that count. You'll really have to do something about getting the gravel a lot closer than what it is. What we're going to need here is go for one paver. Actually, I'm going to go for 2 pavers, 1 roller. We need a big open hole like that to carry stuff around with, and we want a couple of bulldozers, and then we'll just get 1, 2. No, we bought the wrong ones. Get rid of you. Actually, did I buy the wrong ones? How big are you? Yeah, you're too small. Get rid of you. 2, 3, 4. Actually, considering the distance, we'll go big time for the dumpers. We'll get you out here. I mean, we're going to need this construction office out here eventually because we've got so much industry to build here. Get you out as well. You can do the assist. I wouldn't mind another, say, road crew over here as well. Here comes the snow. I'm getting a few doubts here whether... Can I get another construction office in about here? I think we put another construction office in there. And actually what I will do is push that road there. I should have pressed control, shouldn't I? Just turn that into gravel. Of course, one of the advantages with building in the winter is you can actually see the power lines. Is this finished? Yes, it is. Right. Got supply crew on here. Haven't construction. Gosport construction. We want all our resources focusing very much on that. We need this built as well. I think we can just stick in haven't construction there. So we got the nearly made a mistake there. Okay, what's up with you? Oh, you're not built yet. Very tempted, but I think we'll be okay. They will get there eventually. Actually, it's probably because you're a little bit short. So I put on Gosport. Put the haven't road crew on it as well. Oops. Can't build that. I think the haven't road crew have got buses, haven't they? We'll just come out here. Let's take a look. Right up. Technical services. Do you have buses? A bus? I don't remember now. No, you don't. Oh, you see, you've got a couple of micro buses, which should do the job. Right, I want to check the heating situation over here. Yeah, we got heating here. We've got a population running at 6,700 now. We've now got universities finished. We've got the school finished and it's staffed. What that should do now is start to smooth out some of the irregularities here now. Kind of anything else that you guys want. You need culture and you need sport. My instinct is to put some more culture and sport in here. Whoops. You'd have a bit of a habit of hooking that now. Then what can we put in here? Pool hall. We have a pool hall? Let's have a pool hall. You could put it there. We could attract the thing. Anything else here? Got a small pool hall, telephone booth, a small cinema. We could put a cinema there. But then again, I want this area just in case I want to build some flats, don't I? Got a pool hall there. I mean, not that many want culture. I think if I can sneak in some sport here, there's a bit of an opportunity for a footpath here. If I can still want economy, sports playground. Wow, that's big. We can entertain our hotel guests by putting in a gymnasium here. I mean, that could work. I mean, I don't know whether hotel guests need sport, do they? They say food and drink. You should have plenty of that. I'm a bit inclined to put in something here. But we've got a bowling alley. That's not quite so big. Maybe we'll let them go bowling. That would still leave a bit of space here should I need another office block. Let's have a look up here. Again, sport. Everyone seems to love sport. I just had a thought. We got this attraction here. Just wondering, can I put in something like a... What can we put up here? What we got here? Beach zoo. Okay, can we put a zoo up here? Just for the fun of it. We'll put that in there. We'll just let that get built in its own time. Still thinking about a clothes store there. And we've got this area built in here. What I want to do along here is put in a rail construction office. But I think I will do that off camera, because adjusting these rails and putting in the rail construction office can be a bit of a pain in the neck. And I'm aware that time is pushing on a little bit with this video. Yeah, I think this is where I'm going to stop, and I will definitely put in the rail construction yard in off camera and sort out the roads here. So in the next part, we'll be coming out of the winter and things will be looking a little bit better, and hopefully the population over here will settle down. They won't have too many complaints. We can then start to expand this, and of course the big project of all is going to be laying out the industry in this area, so we get this farmer working. Actually, I've just had a thought. Is this built? No, it's not finished yet. I'm thinking we've only got the one silo here, and I'm wondering whether I really need another silo here, but we're gonna have to build these roads through here first and get that done. But I'll do that through winter. And we got this office here. With what's coming up, I think we're gonna get that construction office going. As somebody pointed out in the comments, I really need to get some momentum going. So we're going to need more construction offices. I think we're also going to need to get more resources down here. But I've actually got an idea down here, and it's actually tied into the railway construction office here, and that is to put in a aggregate store here for gravel, which is going to supply the rail construction office. I can also use it as a forward distribution center for the construction offices as well. In fact, if I could get the wrong... Actually, that's that way around, isn't it? If I put the construction office in over there, let's zoom in a little bit. And of course, we're not going to use conveyors. We're going to have to use trucks. Don't want to crowd that. We can put that in, say, about there. Maybe we'll have to angle it a little bit, because we're going to need to bring an overhead cable out that way. Say about there. Actually, if I can put it there, we'll put you in just there. And we'll just bring you down, connect there, like that. And then what I have to do is use conveyors to send the gravel to the construction office, but that will also provide... We can also probably put another conveyor in here, actually. I promise I will finish this video. What we want is a truck loading... Oh, look at that. Can't build because of data infrastructure. That's because the overhead cables are in the way. Let me just see if I can... One thing you can do is with a conveyor is do something like that. If I can turn it that way, a little bit of a dead zone here. I can get in... Where is it? Look at that. So we can put a truck loading bay in here like that, and then bring you up to there like that. So what we got now is a gravel yard here, which we can bring down lots of trucks here. We can use this as a pickup point, and if we got a nice big supply system coming down from our gravel store up here where we got loads of stuff. We can't use a conveyor, but I think we could probably get a nice big pile of dumper trucks moving back down this way, which means that I'm probably going to need a small distribution office. In fact, probably a big distribution office actually. Something like that. We're going to drop the distribution office in about here. You are going to be Portsmouth. Oops. Portsmouth gravel distrib. So what we'll be doing is using lots and lots of dumpers to bring the gravel down from up there to here to keep this filled, so that we can then use the gravel to build this area here, and more importantly we can use it to supply our railway construction yard there. And I've gone way over time. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.